tiny problem where I kept saying yes to things and only later asking myself, wait, how am I actually supposed to do this? This weekend I had 2 training days for a job I'll be doing this summer, and in my head the plan was sounded completely reasonable, like yeah, sure, night train to Rome, training day all day, another night train, Milan, another training day, and then home. Easy. What I failed to consider was the small detail that night trains are apparently designed to test your mental strength. One minute I was freezing, the next one I was sweating, there were people everywhere, I barely slept, and by Saturday morning I already felt like I had lived 3 different lives. Another tiny detail I overlooked was the fact that I didn't have a hotel or anywhere to properly shower, so I basically survived on station bathrooms and blind optimism. But one thing about me is that I absolutely refuse to waste opportunities, which sounds inspiring until you realize it also means saying yes to things and only later asking yourself, wait, who exactly thought this was a good idea? Because even while running on almost no sleep, slowly melting in the heat, and carrying a backpack that was destroying my shoulders, I still wanted to explore, walk around, and make the most out of being there. And somehow I ended up walking over 20,000 steps that day, which felt slightly unnecessary considering I had another night train waiting for me later. By the time I got on the train to Milan, I was genuinely exhausted, but somehow it was way less traumatic than the first one, and I actually managed to sleep a bit. The next morning, I had to do the whole station bathroom routine all over again, survive another training day, and at that point, I think I was functioning purely out of caffeine and delusion. Which says a lot considering I literally never drink coffee, but after 2 night trains and almost no sleep, I reached a level of exhaustion where even I had to admit I needed help. Then after another training day, meeting new people, an aperitivo, and one last delayed train, I finally made it home. And honestly, I think the most chaotic, exhausting, and questionable weekends somehow always become the ones you remember the most. Also, please tell me I'm not the only person who says yes first and figures out the logistics later.